I'm going to go over some of the bonus points. There's a really long story about bonus points, and what I'm going to do is talk to you folks about the bonus points for which we don't have a person signed up or for which everybody might be able to contribute, and also mention some of the rules changes this year with respect to the bonus points. So just to go over scoring in general, most of our points are going to come from making contacts. However, there are a number of activities that the ARRL wants to promote, and because of that, they award extra points if we complete those activities. I'm not going to do all of them because the list is long, but I want to mention some of the ones that I think are interesting. So there are bonus points for posting on social media, and in addition, there are bonus points for media publicity, and these have always been a struggle to get because we were trying to get some local newspaper to publish an article. Well, this year it says, for example, posting the details of your upcoming or ongoing field day activity or your field day results as posted on a news media site, which could include the media site's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, would meet the bonus criteria. So we have some more options for getting those points. Let's see, there are a number of points for formal message origination. There's a change in the rules this year. It used to be that you had to use the ARRL's message format, and those are not the formats that FEMA uses and that are taught as part of emergency preparedness. Now the FEMA standard is going to be acceptable for that, and we'll get that done. Satellite QSO, 100 points. It's 100 points per satellite, so you can't make multiple contacts on one satellite, but for each satellite through which we make a QSO, that's good for 100 points. And we're looking for interest in that. One that we got last year was site visitation by an elected government official, and last year someone was able to entice the mayor of Vienna to come and visit the field day site. If there is someone who has that contact or some other, you got that? Okay, thank you, Dawn. There's also a similar bonus for a site visitation by a representative of an agency that is served by ARRLs in our local community. So, Dawn, that's another kind of opportunity. If we can track down the Vienna fire chief or someone like that, that would be something to go after. Now we have some new hams in the back, and you guys can be gold for field day because we will have something called the GOTA station. That's short for Get on the Air. And if you come to the GOTA station and you make contacts, your contacts are worth 5 points each. So that's more than the typical station contacts. Also, if you, after you go to the GOTA station, come to another station, maybe my station, where I will be running one of the most beginner-friendly, easy-to-make contacts modes on the face of the earth, and if you come to my station, that will be another 20-point bonus for us. So those points are available. There are more social media points. There are two 100-point bonuses that could involve social media. One was the publicity, and one was is 100 points for promoting your field day activation to the general public via an active, recognized, and utilized social media platform, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. As long as we welcome visitors, which we do. Individual participants don't qualify, but that's not us. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the other, all the other bonus points. Those are things like being in a public location, and that's in the bag by design. So are there any questions about the bonus points?
If someone's at home, will they be able to submit their log and associate it with Vienna Wireless Society?
No. So if they are operating their home station, there's a class of entry for that, but that rule that allowed club members to participate in a rolled up Vienna Wireless score was only for COVID, and that has been discontinued. I saw another hand somewhere, I think. Yes?
I was just going to say, to get points, just work us.
Yeah.
If you're at home, turn your radio on, work us.
Yes, absolutely, unless you were working at the site. Okay, you can't go home from the site and then work the site. The question here was, is there any provision for a person who has been inactive as a ham and is coming back to the hobby? And that person may come to the GOTA station if you were relicensed since the last field day. So the GOTA station operators are either people who are brand new or people who have had a lapse and were relicensed since the last field day.
Yeah, on the issue of operating independently, such as a mobile station, I'll do it from home, but I'll stop by the site and may make a few contacts. It's my understanding that those are independent events. In other words, I can make contacts at the club, come home and operate my own station independently without mixing any of those scores.
Yes, I believe that's perfectly good, except that you may not contact K4HTA or K4HTXY from your home for points.
Not for your points, but for my points.
I think no. I think that's it. Thank you all.
Come out and operate. The points are great. They're not the main purpose of it. The main purpose of it is for us to get out and show our stuff with amateur radio communication, show our preparedness for emergency communication, and socialize and have fun.